All right, here we go. We're back. After a month off, we're back. As these two clowns to my left are trying to figure out who would be the most improved kid of the year.
This guy. He's worked so hard. He's even in the Hall of Fame now, Mo. He joined the ranks of me and Eagle.
was so mad yesterday.
Why?
He was so mad. Like, there were people coming
Who,
up
me?
to me to say congratulations. Someone was like, for what? He didn't do anything. Stop being nice to him.
Yeah,
It's true. All he did was take the assignments that Peeze gave him.
Yeah, exactly.
And you were right about one guy, but 2 years later.
My mistake.
Are you surprised that he got in as a conductor? Or
I would be more surprised if I came in as a player.
I think you get in as a player because you're like the fourth most passing yards in league history.
Yeah, but
Also, he leads FPF history in another category.
yes.
Yeah.
Number one.
Interceptions.
Yes.
And it'll be that way for a long time. All right,
don't know
this
about
6
that.
and
Am I
6D.
that
Wait, who are you?
I'm Mokan. I introduced myself before, guys. I was like,
Yeah,
welcome back.
But who are you?
Oh, I'm Mokan. Yes, I forgot. I'm back. Host. Co-host. Field 3, Field 2 expert.
So what about for one? You don't?
No, I don't go with Field 1.
I'm Simon. I also don't do Field 1.
I'm Peeze. I like oysters.
I'm Eagle. I also like oysters.
Hey, we're gonna get it on.
I eat oysters.
Aphrodisiac.
All right, so this is like a real
He puts
messed
the
up.
D in aphrodisiac.
Yeah, he definitely does. Hey, Billy, can you give me a ride to my car, please? Thanks. All right, so we are going to make this a very upside-down episode of Calling the Audible for 6 and 6D.
Upside up.
It's upside down as it's on the clock.
They're calling the opposites.
Yeah, it is. Let's do the week that was. We'll do our top 50 Valentine's or love movies or romance movies.
Yes.
What's number 50 right now?
The new one that just came out with what's her name? I
Sarah.
know her as Fat Amy.
I think we gotta stop. I think we gotta start at the top. We gotta go with like our number ones and then work our way down because they're gonna get worse.
I don't know.
Our number
I
one.
got a
know.
number one.
I don't know.
I got a number one.
Pretty Woman's number one.
No, that's fine. That's a good choice. That's a good choice.
Yeah.
You gotta go When Harry Met Sally. It's a classic. It's incredible. Meg Ryan was great. Billy Crystal, absolute genius. It was funny. It tugged at the heartstrings. It's really set up a life of a young Peeze to be like, this is how you treat a woman. Like Billy Crystal.
Big Clipper fan he is. Diehard Clippers fan.
I regret everything I just said there.
Yeah, big time big Clippers fan.
Eagle, you got a big choice?
Yeah, so I was just gonna say the new one that's coming out today. Isn't it romantic? Where your life turns into a romantic comedy. It's like a meta movie.
So that's number 50 or number 1?
Number one.
No, that's the shittiest one on this.
No,
list.
no. Number one.
What's you like number one?
Oh,
that you go
yeah,
to.
I gotta go with Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman?
Yeah, Pretty Woman.
But like you can't repeat choices.
Richard
though.
Gere, Julie Roberts.
Well, that was my number one. He stole it.
It's not my problem. He's the host. He can
I
do what he
had all
wants.
that time to find a parking
started,
spot. I was
you
like, which
lose.
is my number 1? Pretty Woman. There you go. Yes.
That sounds like Mohan.
Simone, what's your number 1? The Valentine's Day edition of Calling the Audible.
No, I'll go with.
You literally knew we were gonna ask you,
Yeah,
right?
I
Like we've
know.
been talking about this.
I know because
How
I
many
wanted to go
movies
with
do we
something
need?
else, but I'll go with
50.
Titanic.
So
Titanic, it's all right.
It's a
It's a little
classic.
overexposed, but like it doesn't mean the movie's bad.
No, it's a classic.
the gods at Rotten Tomatoes have blessed us with their list of 150 best romantic comedies
Let's
of all
Amazing.
time.
Amazing. Here we go. We're already 150 through this.
Number 150, Chances Are from 1989,
Oh, that's a
starring
great
Sybil
one.
Shepherd,
Really?
Robert Downey Jr., and those guys.
So,
Okay.
hey,
So feel free whenever you want during the shows, interject with a random movie title.
random
Yeah, but
movie
please
title.
don't go. Don't do
149.
Don't do
No,
100.
don't,
No,
now,
don't ruin for
don't
us.
make a list.
Don't ruin
Yeah.
for us. Don't ruin
Yes.
it for us.
Go through the shows.
This is not.
Hold
listed
your load,
already.
bro. Hold your load.
Because in theory, if we did the whole 150, we can cover all 6 shows and we can leave right now.
Yeah. Well, can we just leave it? Eagle read the list.
Exactly. Exactly.
149.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Save
So
it.
much.
Save it, please.
Okay,
All
we'll,
right.
we'll start with don't name the number before. Just say the title.
149, please.
Chocolat.
Oh, chocolate.
Great.
I had chocolate higher than that. Higher than that. That's a bit. Maybe this list is not definitive. Maybe poorly constructed.
We'll be no.
Maybe
we'll look
unbalanced.
at the top 10.
Maybe a little imbalanced.
I'm all about top 10.
Little imbalanced.
I don't know. Maybe top 10 is really good.
Yeah, perhaps.
149 though. There's 148 more.
Better
Hey, I have a question for you before you dive into
up?
this 6 and 6D recap. That trophy that's holding the camera right there.
Yeah.
Why?
Is that a junior trophy by chance? Just curious to know.
No, it is the Winter 2018 Division 5B Defensive Player of the Year, Kevin Legut. He's on the retired All-Stars. He had 26 tackles, 7 interceptions, 7 PDs,
perfect.
and 1
He's
touchdown.
always with us.
Matt's
He's always
radio.
with us, Mo.
Perfect. All right, let's dive in. The week that was for 6 and 6D, boys. What caught your attention in either division? Starting with 6 first.
I know where you're going with this. Peeze. But Knights, best defensive football, lost.
They're 2 and
32-31.
3. They're 2 and 3.
The real bros of Simi Valley.
Who got blown out by B-ballers the week before?
Listen, it's a bad week for, but that's all it is.
Because
Well, didn't Simo
Well,
say
they're-
like
for
way
their
back
defense.
week 1 like this team was going to do so
Best
well?
defensive football.
Yeah, best defensive football
in FPF history.
in
No, in
FPF
football.
history.
In
For one
football.
half.
Football,
For
no
one half.
football.
So, what caught your attention from Real Bros of Simi Valley over Bud Knights?
What the fact that they scored 32 against the best defensive football?
Are you surprised by that?
Yes.
Are you
I'm not
disappointed?
because they started Ryan Shapiro instead of Evan Leibringer, something I've been saying they should do. Well, yeah, I don't think they started because Leibringer went 4-14 with 2 interceptions, and then they brought in Ryan Shapiro. Ryan Shapiro's a good quarterback. He should be the quarterback of this team. Evan Leibringer, like, you need to Leibring your ego down and let the better guy play quarterback.
Also, he's a pretty good receiver, finishing the night with 77 yards and 3
Yeah,
touchdowns.
he's a good athlete. So like, I get it. I get that he's trying to do like he moves around a little bit in the
Wants to be
pocket.
a quarterback. Sort of.
But the thing is, like, you have a better quarterback on your team right now. So, take your time, learn from him, and maybe try for a comeback next season. But right now, if you're going to save your season, Ryan Shapiro needs to be your quarterback.
Yeah, if you want to win and do something with yourselves.
The game that I saw
What's up?
in 6D was past our prime time against BDR 13-12 victory by POPT. Not to go POP, but POPT. A little bit surprised because it was such a slow developing game. Let's watch it from where I was in field 2.
There's so many balls that were thrown to the middle to nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
It was
crazy.
just like there was no flow or symmetry to the game. And then when there was flow, it would be like, well, it'd be one play, that's it. There wouldn't
I
be
mean,
more than
we
two
don't
plays.
watch a play here. Like, one of the few scoring plays that was then called back for rusher interference. And you'll see why as soon as it's brought up. Like, there's not a lot of highlights from this game. So, like, we had one potential one taken away from us right there. Right there. Just gets blown up in the middle of the field.
Oh, boy.
And here's a touchdown.
Oh, boy.
Receiver gets up.
And
And then you
there's-
see the look on his face. You see the look on his face. Oh!
It was a good play. Like, it's
Yeah.
a good ball placement. It's a good catch.
That was one of the few balls that was well placed on that game.
And then this happens. The
Wow.
game that caught my attention. B-Ballers Los Siete Amigos. I thought Los Siete Amigos would win, to be honest with you. I thought this one was going to be like a high-scoring game.
You thought that before the game?
Yes, that's what we discussed last week. And I
Mhm.
thought Los Siete Amigos would win by, the close game, but they would win like 31-30 or something like that. 12-8.
Los Siete Amigos defense is very, very good.
Yeah, but so is B-Ballers.
Yes.
Right? Like,
But so that's the thing is I don't think Los Siete Amigos will ever win that game unless they put up points. Because their defense will always hold strong, but they'll need to score points and they could. And the thing is, Alexandre Fafon, like there's my write-up is for Division 6D, the mid-season report's coming Friday, likely Saturday morning.
In time for your morning breakfast.
Time for your morning breakfast
Yes.
or afternoon breakfast,
Yes.
depending.
Or supper breakfast.
Supper
Yeah,
breakfast,
that's
exactly.
very common.
Yeah, supper breakfast is my favorite meal. But Alexandre Fafal, like, he throws the ball so hard, and a lot of the guys on his team can't catch it. And it's also not the right throw all the time. Like, some routes open themselves up. You don't need to fire it.
Yep.
And once he puts a bit of touch on that, it'll improve. And, like, you'll see here, like, a game like this, like 11 for 24. 24 pass attempts against a good defense. He had the opportunity to move the ball. They just didn't.
they just move the ball in chunks, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's 3rd and 10, they get the first down, but then they go 3 incompletes to get another first down. They go through, like, 4 and out, and then they turn over on downs.
Felix Daouska had 3 sacks in the game, though.
Which is,
Huge game.
again, testament to their defense being good, and they held the other team to 12 points. You should win if the
Yeah.
other team only scores 12.
And Gianni Casari, again, we've talked about him for B-ballers being sort of this, soon-to-be heralded quarterback in FPF and all these accolades outside of FPF. For him to be held at 12 points, I'm sure he was frustrated.
I think, guys, when you look at 6D, I thought we all believed that it would be a lot of disparity, like a top-heavy with a
We're
lot
seeing
of...
that more in Division 6 than we are in 6D.
Yeah, and that's my
In
point,
reality.
right? We're talking about the whole playoff format for late March, early April. There's a lot of teams at 2 wins. There's a lot of teams at 3 wins. This might be tough on the committee on who should be given.
There's no committee.
There's no
I know.
committee.
I'm just trying to
Okay.
pretend. I'm trying to fluff
Cool.
it up.
I was like, I don't know if we'll remember
I know.
that we
I
changed
know.
the
I'm
rule.
trying to fluff it up here. Trying to make it look, hey, we got a committee over here. But this is going to be very tough because you look at all these teams, how close they are in the win-loss record. This might be a really tough choice.
Yeah. The thing is, my worry, and we'll see if this pans out, is there's a lot of teams that are sort of like middle of the pack, would be Division 6 teams. I feel like there's a very high end in Division 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like a glut of teams in the middle, and then some very, very weak teams. So I have a feeling that the teams moving up might do well, and the teams moving down might not do well, just because they're all about the same. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's a huge difference between the top of 6D and
It's
the
mirror
middle of
images of
6.
each other then.
Exactly. I think that the reason for the disparity is the top end teams in Division 6 are by far the better teams, you know, and we saw that this week, for example, Dirty Laundry taking it to replacements, 38-12. You know, Vic in a Box, another one, beating Vultures. Vultures have yet to beat a team with more than one win. So, like, they were undefeated at this point in the season.
Yep.
Before Vic in a Box. But then when you look at their schedule, it's they also haven't played a team with more than one win yet. So
True.
they finally faced one of those teams and lost. Dirty Laundry, again, Avery Lala, you know, you can expect 4 touchdowns every week.
At least.
So, like, you're gonna need to be able to score to deal with them, and a team like replacements, they're not gonna be able to put up that kind of points. Frank Taylor Colatrella, he's getting better, but it's not at the point where they're at the top of the division, can compete with the top of the teams.
Yes, Eagle.
Under the Tuscan Sun comes in at 148 from 2003, featuring Diane Lane and Sandra Oh. And just because it's next on the list, Pretty Woman's rated 147 on
No
this list.
way.
Telling you.
Get out of
Telling
here.
you. By the way, right now it's ranked lower than when Harry Met Sally. So okay, I was right.
That is awful.
By the way, low key good romantic movie is Serendipity. John Cusack. Telling you, if you want to have a little bit of a sniffle, you know, like a little bit of a feel good.
Love and Basketball
Oh,
is a good movie.
A sniffle does it feel good?
Yeah, it's like
Love and
yeah, that's right,
Basketball.
like,
That's when we
Oh,
watch
okay.
Love and Basketball's pretty good too. Love and
Omar
Basketball's pretty good.
Epps, yes. Look, I saw your team play on Hot Sauce Sports.
I didn't. I was
you weren't
bedridden.
there.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You weren't
Yo,
nowhere near.
gastro's bad. I forgot. I haven't had it in like a decade, and oh my god, it's
In
the
a
worst
decade?
thing ever. Yeah, since I was a kid, basically.
Okay, do you want to hear a worse story than what you just said? Imagine having
No.
that gastro
Okay.
in a fishing camp.
Oh, that's
No, it's not. You're scaring off the Bears. Let's put it that way.
so. Yeah, so like, well, I mean, George Ifantis, when he comes in, has done a good job in my
Vanny player.
when he replaced me. Absolutely, he's a defensive player. He's not a natural quarterback, but he's a smart kid. He's a great athlete, and the team made plays, and happy to see they won the game.
And
Well, they went with a lot of long balls, a lot of deep balls. It was. I'm not saying they didn't take it seriously, but they had a lot of athletes from the Vanny team on that roster. Some guys with no numbers.
But one's a kicker.
One's a
and
kicker who
Maroos-
looks like a safety. It was funny. Juwan Edgehill was telling me who's a teammate of all these guys. He's saying the kicker who's jacked. I go, Juwan, is he not the safety? He goes, no, this is the safety.
His birthday tomorrow, by the way. Adam
Is it?
Maroos. Yeah.
Juwan Edgehill's birthday?
No,
or-
Adam
Oh,
Maroos.
fair enough then. And
He's honestly, I coach a lot of these kids in FPF Junior. That's how I know them.
oh, look at that.
Adam
wow,
Maroos was one of my favorite receivers. The kid's so fast. I don't know why he's wasting his time kicking.
Because he's got a great leg.
Yeah, all right.
The coach doesn't trust him. I don't
Does he
think.
want to get hurt?
I don't know.
Really?
Maybe he doesn't trust him.
I
I don't
don't-
know. I'm just saying maybe he doesn't trust him.
Well, he's always been a kicker. Like in high school, he's a
Yeah.
kicker too. Like
But,
that's
I
his
mean-
thing. But he's insanely fast.
But
Yeah.
then, I mean, if you could be a kicker, you should, because
You don't get hit.
you won't get hurt.
Yeah, that's fair.
Adam
That's fair.
Vinatieri's been doing it forever.
Yeah.
You might maybe pull like a groin or something. That's about it. Ain't no concussions for him.
Even I think Gostowski's the highest scoring Patriot on the Patriots ever.
Yeah.
You know who often pulls their groin? Eagle is watching that esports thing. All those people in the crowd have to pull their own groin.
Pressing that R2. Any other games that caught your attention from Div 6 or 60?
Unknown talent lost to Warriors.
Yeah, I was there. I saw that game.
A bit of a shocker to me.
So yes and no. Warriors are good, man.
No, it's not. Warriors.
They're very, very good.
Warriors are good, and they play a kind of offense and a kind of scheme that's very frustrating to play.
It's almost like one would say that they appear to be like a team that you're surprised they fit under the cap of Division 6. It looks like they would be like 3.6 points too high or
Just a
something.
little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit too high.
It's one of those teams that it's frustrating to play against because it feels like every broken play goes their way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh, and being a team who lost them, I can assure you that's
So
what
so
happened.
it's like you feel like, oh, my rusher just barely missed a sack, QB scrambling, nothing seems to be open, and then they convert the 4th down.
But let's not forget, though, Unknown Talent was only 5 guys for that game. So they were not full roster.
There were 6.
They started off 5 at first, though.
Okay.
I counted 5
But
initially.
they won a championship with 5. So
They did. But a guy that I really like on Warriors
There's
is
7, actually.
Benji Ziegler.
Benji Ziegler is uncoverable.
He looks like Anthony Kopitar. If you go get picture a headshot of Ziegler's face and Kopitar's face, they look like brothers.
Also, add a picture of Tanya Harding as well. Just
And then
because
you
I'm
get, like,
curious.
a trifecta.
I'm just curious about what the 3 of them look like together.
Ziegler's face with Kopitar's face of the Kings, they look alike. It's unbelievably crazy. Yes, trust me.
well, we're gonna put it on the screen. And
I mean, I think I'm closer with Tanya Harding.
Put it on the poll, please, for the FPF Facebook group. Does Anthony Kopitar look like Benji Ziegler? Yes or no?
Or Tanya Harding.
yeah, I mean, you
Good
could put 3
option.
options.
3 options. But no, Ziegler's unbelievable. Like, he can play both ways.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
missing
see
the
it.
point of reference. Though. It doesn't come together unless you have the 3 pictures.
Like, oh, how old is that picture of his headshot? So yeah, he's got long hair now, man. Like, it's crazy. Oh boy,
He goes unsure.
Eagles are a little confused right now.
All right, moving on.
Ziegler, though, I like him a lot, though. I think this team, how they're constructed, and I just don't know how you can stop that receiving core that they have right now, which they can. Oh boy, look at that, eh?
And you get the bonus of Margot Robbie, who played Tanya Harding in the biopic. Is it biopic or biopic? Biopic.
Biopic.
Thank you.
Biopic.
And it's one of those words I never said out loud. I just read it a bunch.
It's not biotic.
So yeah,
Biopic.
to
Biopic.
get back on
No,
track,
that
I
would be
think
biopic.
Benji Ziegler might be the best
You're
receiver in the
biopic.
division.
He is. He's got to be the best receiver in this division. I
Aren't
think.
we all bioptic? As opposed to
Been-
cycloptic?
Cycloptic.
Yeah, and honestly, Mitch Fergenbaum is better than... Like, when you start seeing him play and he has that weird Horace Grant face mask, you're like, okay, this kid's weird. But the thing is, like, he doesn't look like he would fit the part necessarily,
It's the
but
whole,
he
yeah.
makes plays.
He makes plays, and like we talked about, it's the broken plays that really elevates this team, right? Like they're not the most efficient first down team because they take a lot of shots and they like to play like high explosive football. So they're gonna take these 20, 40 yard pass on first down because they know they're gonna convert 3rd and 4th.
Yo, if you didn't cry at the Notebook, you're a monster.
Yes.
You're just legit. You have no feelings. Like,
Yes.
Sabrina from 1995 is 146. Music and lyrics from 2007 is 145.
Where does Honey rank?
I'm
in
even
that,
surprised it's on the list.
Can,
We'll
can
get
we
there.
can we just skip like 20?
Nope.
Just-
No.
No, we're going through them.
we're gonna
And-
finish by the end of the night.
And Jason Sudeikis and Alison Brie in Sleeping with Other People from 2015.
Where's,
I like
where's
Alison Brie.
Sleepless in Seattle ranked?
Yeah, I'll be
We'll
high.
get there.
We'll get there, Mo.
get
We'll
there.
get
Will
there.
we?
Very well.
That's a
Don't-
good movie,
Alright,
though. It's a good
Don't
movie.
jump the gun.
All right, boys, let's dive
Oh, I
in.
gotta go on. Go ahead. Let's
Movie,
finish.
or are we talking
No,
about
no,
comparison?
we'll come to it later.
Fair enough. Let's talk about Love 'Em and Hate 'Em Valentine's Day edition here. We will go through the teams quickly here. We'll go more deep dive on the team that you think you love or hate.
So I did this in my mid-season report, but yeah, let's do it.
Perfect then. Even better.
So you're not allowed to choose the same teams.
Alright, doesn't matter.
All right, boys.
I'll say something different.
You'll probably not.
So love, hate, and then like one sentence as to why.
Not for every team. We'll just pick
Yeah.
one of the teams. So you can go with hate. You can say Scranton Stranglers, love them. All right, next. Unknown Talent, hate them. Why?
Who's listening? You or Eagle?
I'll list them.
You'll list them? Okay.
All right, ready? Here we go.
6
Go.
or 60 first.
Well, you do 6D, I'll do 6.
Okay.
Perfect.
Doesn't
All
answer
right.
the question.
All right.
Which one are we doing first?
6.
Jesus.
Perfect.
This show's only getting better with time.
It is so.
We're like a
organized here.
fungus. We really grow on you.
Exactly. All right, so Division 6. Here we
All
go. East Division, Conference A. Scranton Stranglers.
4-1.
I love because I didn't expect this to be like, you know, like you go on a date and you're like, I don't think this is gonna work out, and then like they're delightful. Stranglers, you were delightful.
All right, Unknown Talent. Simon.
I love Unknown Talent. I think it's one of the best teams in Division 6. It's just a matter of having enough guys every week to play.
It's terrible analysis.
All right, thank you. Pease, Dog Pound.
Dog Pound, I kind of hate. You know why? Like it's the opposite. Like they show me their like Shane Feinberg showed me his Tinder pic, and then some other pics, and it just didn't measure up.
That was terrible.
I do
comparison,
have
by
some
the way.
breaking news specifically on that. So
Tinder?
What? No, not Tinder. For Dog Pound. So this week they've actually added Russell Schwartz to their roster
Yeah, it's
to
a good
fill
ad.
in an injury. So he's going to be playing as of next week.
So 5 games required to be playoff.
Well,
eligible.
with the new IR rule, because the player's
Yeah.
injured, he'll
Retroactive.
be able to
Yeah.
to get the games retroactively.
All right, pension plan, Simo. Love and hate
Hate.
him.
I'm done with page plan.
All
I'm
right.
done.
There's no like option here.
Are,
No,
are
no,
they?
I hate. No, I'm done.
Is it because like they're too old for you to date? Like is such a thing?
No, it's because we've been dragging it for so long that at some point you just gotta cut the
Like
cord.
they're so old that you know they don't like Ewoks, so therefore you can't date them.
You don't have like a just friends.
No,
No.
they're
No,
so
we don't
old
have
that
that.
they don't even know what Facebook is. It's
Green
annoying.
Monster piece.
Green Monster, I like because we beat them. I love because we beat them.
All right, easy
Cupid
one for you-
Zero.
Easy one for you,
Touchdown.
Simo. Zone 6 ballers.
Zone 6 ballers. Unless I cannot love Zone 6 ballers after the season.
So you
With
hate
2
them.
forfeits, you
Yeah.
can't love them.
No, you can't.
No,
And that's what I'm
can't be
saying.
done.
And 2 forfeits, they just don't show up. They should be better than this. They're better guys than an 0-5 record, but
I just feel like it's one guy. It's Jean-Steve Van Bernard, and then
Everyone
like
else.
they're just scrambling around him, and he's the only guy making plays.
All right, West Division, Peeze, Warriors.
Warriors, I hate because they beat me, and the hell with you, Benji.
All right, Simo, Hot Sauce Sports.
hey. I gotta love Hot Sauce Sport this season. I think that it's a very good team for Peeze for once. It's not Peeze, the reason why I love them.
No, it's not at all.
Peeze, NWO.
I love them because we have a bit of a rivalry. Nice dudes, Mike Sanchez, the dirty Sanchez, the dirtiest Sanchez of them all. How can you not love that?
Simo, 7th rounders.
You know what? I love 7 rounders. I wasn't expecting much from them this
Yeah,
season.
much better than the record shows.
And
They're in every game.
They're very competitive, and they surprised me. I like that.
I know it's Sharknado,
Love based on the name period.
but
Done.
shouldn't
Sharknado,
they,
love,
they have an
love,
I in the
love.
name though?
Sharknado?
No,
Sharknado.
Sharknado.
Sharknado?
It's like Sharknado.
No,
Sharknado.
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 It's a-
Sharknado.
It's a whole NATO of sharks.
So
It's a whole
Sharknado.
NATO.
I know. Sharknado. Love him or hate him.
Love. Sharknado. Period. Done.
Sharknado.
Sharknado.
If they had to make a romantic comedy version of Sharknado, what would they call it?
Dances with Sharks.
Done. 143, Frankie and Johnny.
Oh,
from
nice.
1991. 142, Brown Sugar. 141, Bride and Prejudice. And at 140, 13 going on. 40.
All right, Goon Squad.
What I really liked was She Got Mail. Because he may got game. She got mail.
Goon Squad.
Hey.
I love that. All right, Dirty Laundry, Eagle or Simon, whatever your name is, Peasy.
The other
Everyone
guy.
else.
Love. I'm a huge fan of Avery Lala, as everyone knows. I think he's finally reaching that point where we can see he no longer belongs to Division 6. Get out.
All right, Vultures, Simon. Can you
I
find?
love Vultures, man. I've been on the bandwagon since day one, and they lost because I jumped on the bandwagon. So
The complete.
I'm sorry, Vultures.
All right, 4th and 20. Peace.
I hate because they play a style of game that just makes teams like you hate to face them, right? They're just gritty. They won't let you off the hook. If you make a mistake, you will lose a game to them. I hate playing teams like that. And for that reason, they're a good team, but I hate them.
All right, Dennis Green. All right, Channel 4 News team here, Simon.
Hate. How are you losing record with a plus and minus of plus 37?
All right.
Yeah, this is dumb.
Peas.
34 by the way.
The pack.
34. Sorry.
So the pack remind me of like Daniel Krebs right now. He's a little down in his luck, but like you know that like with a shower, some nice clean shirt, looker.
They told me they're just playing for fun. They don't really care.
That's okay.
That's whatever.
But I'm saying I take him out for some real fun.
I'm sure you would on Valentine's Day. Hurricane season, Simon.
Hate. I'm done. I've been trying to cheer him up every week, saying, "Oh, this team is better than what
So
their
like
record."
it's funny is
Done.
we kept saying how they weren't going to win games, and we're like max 2 wins, max 3 wins kind of thing because it's honestly the record, the schedule
It's brutal.
schedule's insane.
Yeah.
But so like if we were wrong, how many times would Andel Thomas Gordon been in our faces for how wrong we were?
Oh, like
anyways, guys,
7
I ain't
times a
talking
week.
to you guys.
but now
Fake
that we're
news.
right, we don't hear anything, right?
Fake
Nope.
news. Fake news. You guys are Vic in the Box piece.
Love him. They're honestly, I didn't have a lot of expectations because Max Bura wasn't supposed to be on the team. He's subbing when Jordan McInnes is out, and without Styles Trudeau, I didn't have a lot of faith in Matt Pizzatoro. They're good. The
number 4
defense is
receiver right
the
now.
defense is the best defense in Division 6. They have 22 interceptions so far.
And Pistori, I think,
Six
is number
games.
4 or number 5 in receiving right now.
Yeah, dude's good. He lost a ton of weight. He looks good, and he's great out there.
Yes, Eagle.
I was just gonna say, Liam Neeson did a rom-com called Love Actually in 2003. That's at 1:30.
I think we should ban all Liam Neeson
Nope.
references on this.
Nope. That's my
And-
number 2
I'll,
movie.
I'll tell you what he doesn't love: people who look different from him.
Yes, exactly. Simone, Mighty Ducks, D2.
I love Mighty Ducks, man. I think they're somehow still the underdogs in Division 6. I love.
No, I disagree. I read the article. I can tell you they're not the
It-
underdogs. in
It's
Division
okay.
6.
You're allowed to disagree.
Peace, Average Joes.
Average Joes hate. They always beat teams they should beat and lose to teams they should lose to. Eventually, you need to learn how to win games schematically and not just be the better athletes and the the bullies on the field. Like you need to be able to win games when you're the underdog, and they haven't done that yet.
All right, Simone, Fat Diablos.
I love to hate on Fat Diablos.
Nice twist, both things.
Yes. Love to hate on them. They're loud. They believe in themselves too much.
Okay. All right. Replacements.
That's a weird way
PZ.
to end the sentence.
I gotta hate them at this point. You guys, like you've been shown the playbook. You know what works on Valentine's. It's simple. Offense is flowers and a box of chocolate. Just do that. Do that.
Okay.
Do that.
All right. Simone, last one, TBA.
Hate. I can't stand the fact that they gave a win to Fat Diablos.
Also, can't stand the fact that their name is dumb.
All right. Eagle, it's
Get
now
one.
time to take over 6D. Love him or hate him for 6D, please.
Before we get to that, 10 things I hate about you.
That's a good
Oh,
movie.
it's a very
Yeah,
good
it's a
movie.
good
Very
It's like a Batman revamp if you think about it, because Heath Ledger, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in there and everything.
Nice.
Very good. And then 137, the 5-year engagement featuring my favorite Jason Segel and Emily Blunt, Chris
Oh,
Pratt, and Allison Brie.
Seagal, eh?
A lot of people in that movie.
That's a good cast.
That's
All
a good
right.
cast.
Here we go. 6D.
All right, 6D. We're gonna start with Conference A. We got the B Ballers. Simon.
Why not Mokan? Hate all of you. I love the B-ballers this season. I think it's a very strong core of new guys.
You're not
I
gonna
don't-
hate them because they shouldn't be in this division.
Yeah.
Well, they shouldn't be in six. Oh, in 6D.
No, they shouldn't be in 6. Period.
No, I'm fine with 6D. You're the one who plays them there. It's your fault.
Well, it's the rules. It's how they end up in 60.
It's your fault.
No, I'm saying they don't belong in 6. Period.
We know that now.
We knew that before.
All right, Mo. We have Los Siete Amigos.
Love him. Love him.
That goes.
I love them. I love their defense because they have the best defense in 6D, and I think they are going to be one of the top teams to watch out for moving on up in the Div 6 World of Playoffs.
All right, Peeze. Brewers.
Love beer. First reason. Second reason, there's like a trio when you have Jeff Lefebvre quarterback, Eric Pelusiak, very reliable receiver, and snapper Christopher Morin. And then another guy who's not yet found his role in the offense, but is a great athlete, James Moulton. Honestly, this team is well built, and I'm surprised and happy that they're doing so well this early on in their franchise's career.
I like Jeff Lefebvre a lot, by the way.
Yeah, nice dude.
Great guy.
Simon. Potatoes.
Yes, I love potatoes. The name. Also love.
I gotta clip that later, by the way.
Yeah.
Just like I love potatoes.
I love potatoes. It's a good team. It's not flashy, but it works. It's all that matters.
All right, Mo. Past our prime time.
You know what? I saw these guys on Wednesday nights,
Cool.
Then what happened?
and we spoke about this game, as we said before in a recap. I don't like them.
So you hate
I hate them.
past our prime time.
I hate past prime time.
Okay.
Pease. Real Bros of Simi Valley.
Hate. You know why? Because I'm ringing the doorbell asking for Ryan Shapiro, and Evan Liebringer's always like, "What's up, Pease? I heard you take me out tonight." No, give me Ryan Shapiro. Give me what I want.
All right. Bud Knights. Simon.
Yeah, I hate Bud.
Oh!
Hey.
Done.
Flip the mic.
Calling the best defense in the division. And
In
in
FPF,
football.
in football.
In football. And look how stupid that makes
Including soccer.
me look. Yes. Look how stupid that makes me look.
Oh, a lot of things make you look stupid, namely your face.
Yeah, but also Bud Knights.
Correct.
How do you drink your? What are you doing?
The pick you up.
Can we make that a meme, please?
It
Good.
definitely
Yeah,
will.
they were.
Oh, this is very good chocolate milk.
Mo, the 6D edition of Dirty Birds.
Don't like them. Quarterback play's been terrible this year. Even though they had a big win on Saturday, I just don't trust what Ryan Eckler will do moving forward here, and he's got to cut down those INTs.
BDR Peas.
Gotta hate them absolutely. Look, the thing is, Jordan Farré is a great player, but Armando Trata is trash. So hate.
He's so bad.
All right, and we're gonna go in reverse order. South Shore
Love you, bro.
Seaman Mo. Can I pronounce that? South Shore Seaman.
Triple S.
Yeah, let's go with that.
We also gotta go talk to them soon
Mm.
and help them out.
Mm.
Yeah, because they don't know what offense is.
Cool uniforms. That is all. Love them.
Wow. All right, Laggies 136 coming to America 135, and I heard they're doing
Speaking
a
of coming
sequel.
Coming to
America.
America, Part 2, baby. August 2020.
And Reality Bites at 134 with Winona Ryder. Is that before she went to prison? Yes.
Okay.
All right.
But so
Alright.
the perfect segue, by the way, for coming to America was this team.
MacDo.
Yes, sir.
How are you so bad at your own job?
I wanna
Give,
do one
give,
more.
give me love for McDo, man. I love this team. They're so fun
It's
to
your
watch.
new Jean-Guy?
Yeah, it's the new Jean-Guy. It's a 2019 Jean-Guy.
More improved.
I hope Jean-Guy doesn't come back in spring because I'll be torn.
Peeze, Trailer Park Boys.
I love because they allow me to use references from one of my favorite television shows in my article. The Trailer Park Boys.
Les Cassés, MK.
Love them.
How can you love that many man buns?
Why not?
There's too many man buns on this
Who
team.
cares, man? It's in,
I cares.
It's in vogue, man.
Have you
Valentine's
seen
Day.
No.
Okan's
Hell yeah.
haircut?
I hope they lose first round of playoffs, so that way they can cry into the
I
man
hope
buns.
they win, so you have to present the trophy to them and the Man Bun crew
I will.
on April 13th.
Have you seen Mokan's haircut?
It's
So
true.
like, speaking of man buns, does Beauty and the Beast count?
Of course.
Beauty and the Beast. That's my next one.
Cinderella.
We'll get there.
That's my next one.
Simon says, Fighting Tigers.
I love fighting. There's no middle. I gotta love fighting Tigers. I think it's a good team. It's gritty. There's a lot of veterans. It's fun to see them back in the league. I'm happy that they're still playing FPF.
All right. We have Bananas in Pajamas, except it's llamas. Peace.
Hate because they had a chance to be Bananas in Pajamas. You know, you have a chance to have such a great name, and you don't go for it. I have a problem with that. Olivier Godard has been playing well, however. 15-2, so you gotta love that. Yet, mixed results, so makes you feel that the team's not very balanced. So, gonna go with hate.
DGC.
Love them. I like them since their spring
Stands
season.
for De Gregorius Chance.
2-0. Start
No.
off the year. They lost 2 games by 4 points or less. The loss lasted pretty badly. I think they rebound. I love them.
All right. Rosedale Renovation.
Love. I'm very surprised by this team. They're better than I expected them to be. Solid team all around. Even with a losing record, they'll have a strong second half.
All right. Gold Rush. Peace.
So, like, Gold Rush reminds me of going out on a date. It's like date 4. And each time you don't know what you're getting. Like, one time, like, oh, super pleasant. Next time, oh, my God, all you do is complain about your job. Then this time, oh, my God, this was amazing. I can't wait to go for the next date. Next date shows up again and just is inexplicably crying for 45 minutes.
So
That's what you've been all season. Hate.
So date 5. 'Cause
No,
date
I'm
4
not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Date 4 is
Can I-
fine.
It's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk, Simo. I can't get my heart broken again.
Moishan. Chocolate Barracuda.
I like them because they're a good group of guys.
Also,
Love
great name.
And we're going in reverse again because Pease, you got one less than everyone else. Lionheart.
After meeting them in person, I gotta say love. They're really nice dudes. They're just struggling. Eagle and I gave them some help. I'm gonna be sending some plays over to help Emilio Greco. It's his first time playing quarterback, so we know this is a tough league to learn to play
Yes.
quarterback. But honestly, they're your lions with hearts of gold, and I love that.
Nice.
All right.
It's like
Speaking of
Griffins.
heartful movies, at 133 we have William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream.
All right,
And
boys.
Our first foreign film on this list at 132.
Chocolat was a Foreman film.
Not really.
Yes.
Yes, but no.
Your job
It's
is
still
not the
based
judge.
off of like a U.S. production and everything.
Your
You
judge.
can't
was it?
judge.
Yeah. It was
Eagle.
Johnny Depp and those guys.
I know he was in it. I don't know.
So this one over here, it literally was made in France by a French production company with French actors. Heartbreaker, also known as L'Arnaqueur.
I'm gonna go with Shakespeare in Love as my next one.
That's a pretty good movie. I wonder where the Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio ranks up in there.
Should
Top
be
10.
there. Although that's a tragedy, though.
Top
but
10.
I'm
It's
saying
still a
that
romance
because it's a
movie.
different
Still a
genre
romance.
of romance, right?
Imagine you laugh through it like it's a rom-com.
All right, boys.
He died.
It is now time for your midseason award winners. Your quarterback of the year for Div 6 is who?
Oh, we're doing that now?
Yes.
If only we had a script.
We did.
We did. It's actually on there.
Yeah.
That's one of the few things that's on there.
Yeah.
That was a joke. You guys missed it.
I know.
Win on you, Simon.
Oh, I'm starting.
Yeah.
I thought you were.
Matt Damon is gonna run away with this award. He's too good for Division 6 and he's a coward. Maybe some more furniture.
He's a coward. He is gonna run.
All right. Receiver of the year in Div 6 is who?
Gotta do everything myself.
Oh, you gotta do it. Oh, you didn't tell me. Honestly, I'm gonna go with Brendan Parent from Hurricane Season. It's just a matter of he's gonna get the target hits to run away with the award.
Will Power has scored 9 touchdowns and I've missed 2 games. I can assure you, Will Power will win Receiver of the Year.
Defense Player of the year.
This one's stuck.
Yeah, it's super slow, man. If only we had a better. If only our website was better.
It was. It got rebooted, didn't it?
Stephen Tirelli from NWO should be able to keep up. He's a very, very good defensive player. He's an all-around strong piece for NWO. I don't see it slowing down anytime soon.
I like the guys from Unknown Talent. I figure either Alessandro Barazzoni or Nicholas Grappini will sort of rise to the top. But
Fair.
actually, you know what? Alessandro Barazzoni might end up 2-way. So
he's a two-way.
I'm going to say he's probably my 2-way.
I think there's
And Nicholas Grappini is going to win Defensive Player of the Year.
the underdog here is Pat Jason again.
Yeah, because
The guy that gets like 10 picks, 10 sacks in the season. We don't understand, but
Craig Browning is up there too. I like Craig Browning.
yeah, there's a bunch of
Craig
guys in this division.
Browning, he won't do enough offense though to be 2-way.
All right.
6D
quarterback of the year.
We need more time.
I know.
The site is very slow.
Gianni Casati, you have Jeff LaFay, Matthew.
Gianni Casati will likely win because they're going to just put a lot of beatings on a lot of teams.
We need
All right.
more time.
Simon.
Are you not done yet?
No, I am. I agree. Yes.
Our receiver of the year, you have Eric Blusiak, Josh Vasquez, Vincent Beauregard, Ryan Shapiro, John.
Well, Ryan Shapiro is going to be
Fancon.
quarterback because
Yeah.
they want to win. They want to win my
Yeah.
affection. Etienne Cardinal
Oh.
is one of the up and coming talents in the division.
Yes.
I like to do it a lot from McDo.
Yes.
Um,
But Vincent Beauregard is also a stud. Like, he's a very, very good receiver. It's going to be a close race between those two.
All right,
Just
defense
be-
player of the year, you have William Paquette, Seth Galina, Xavier De La Fontaine, Azim Bailey.
nope,
Charles
it's going to
Verreau.
be Felix Taou. 9 sacks already. I think he can kick it up to 20 by the end
in
of the season.
3 games.
Yeah,
He only played
Yeah.
3 games.
yeah.
It's insane.
That's what I'm saying. He's a monster.
And two-way of the year?
It's hard.
Yeah, 2 ways that difficult to work because there's so many moving pieces.
Because they move from offense to defense.
Yeah.
Good observation.
Does William Paquette have enough on offense?
I think I would love to see a rusher win 2-way. It hasn't happened in a long time.
So just because 6D and everything, a lot of new teams, can we explain our selection process? Like, especially for 2-way, because it's very, like, if you think about it, right? If you're
William
a really
Paquette.
good QB and you're really bad defender, you're like more eligible, quote unquote, for the quarterback one. But if you're decent on both sides of the ball, let's say you're not eligible for receiver or DB, but you might be the best of the combined, or is it that you should be really strong on one side and just above average on the other? And
You're just
everything?
picking, like, hairs now.
It's usually we're going with a guy that's, let's say, top 5 in 2 categories. Like,
Yeah.
so offense, defense. So like a top 5 quarterback and who is also a top 5 DB will be like considered among like the top 1 or 2 guys. And if there's nobody else that can compete
What's
with
more
him,
prestigious, two-way or quarterback of the year?
it's different. 2-way is most prestigious than receiver or DB.
To me, the most prestigious award is quarterback of the year. Because I think that's the hardest to win.
Well, you can't.
Two-way's harder because you're playing both ways.
Yeah.
2-way appeals to more people though. Right? Because quarterback of the year, there's like only as many. As
It's so
teams.
let's say like for you, right? Would you rather, if you're a quarterback?
There's no way I'm winning 2-way.
I understand, but let's just say,
Yeah, you would.
Let's
because
say-
number 9 TC's thrown the other way. So, yeah.
but let's say you're up for quarterback of the year, right? And you also had like 9 interceptions somehow. They just kept throwing you in your chest.
Somehow.
So, would you rather win quarterback of the year or 2-way? You.
Personally, I would rather win quarterback.
Same here.
But 2-way.
I don't know a quarterback that would choose 2-way over quarterback.
I know a few, but
Who?
Yes.
Yeah.
Two-way player of the year, bitch.
That's
Okay.
in higher division.
But realistically, two-way is a more impactful player on the team, whereas quarterback, it's more like a leadership captain sort of thing.
All right. Time for.
Wait. I have something for this.
Yeah, he's eating some
Parti
Timbits.
de la
Guy.
semaine.
Like you can eat between the shows, or
Games of the week.
the only time we need you to speak.
As-
It's not Halloween, Eagle.
As he spits out like glazed bits of his Timbits into the
Keyboard
world.
is disgusting.
It actually is.
Oh my god!
Oh man.
I'm never looking at you again.
We also
You
have
never
from
licking him
chat,
again?
Jean-Nicolas Branco says, William Paquette, exclamation mark, exclamation mark,
That's my dude.
exclamation
That's my
mark.
dude.
That's great.
I pointed at you instead of the camera.
Let's
That's
go.
my dude.
Games of the week.
All right. And while we're loading up the games of the week, we also have...
Are you not ready?
I am ready.
'Cause
And we
you're-
have at 131, Doc Hollywood, which was Michael J. Fox. And then we have
Mine.
two back-to-backs with Drew Barrymore. At 130, The Wedding Singer. That's a good one.
Yeah.
And then at 129, Fever Pitch, also starring Jimmy Fallon. And it was weird because as I was scrolling and I saw the movie cover, I'm like, that looks like Jimmy Fallon's face. I wonder who that... Oh, it's him.
All right. As you finish your.
One,
Thank you for that, Eagle.
One
Time
that's
for Games of the
technically
Week.
one that's technically an action film. Give me Long Kiss Goodnight. Samuel L. Jackson, that one.
Give me Taken.
It's not.
It's a romance.
Here.
It's a romance.
No
All right, Eagle,
romance.
let's go.
Yes. Yes.
We have... Okay, let's go with potatoes versus past our prime
Too
time.
too easy. Give me potatoes.
Potatoes.
Yeah, potatoes.
Make it
Potatoes.
harder.
Los Siete Amigos versus Real Bros of Simi Valley.
Really, Bro, Simi Valley. I don't know if you're good, but I know Los Siete Amigos are good, so I'll go with them.
Let's
Yes,
see
that
it.
defense is going to hold them to less than 15
Agreed.
points.
All right, Les Cassés versus DGC.
Did you see some struggling, man? Give me the Gussie.
No, DGC, man. They break that losing
Yeah,
streak.
I agree.
And
Man wins, they lose.
Llamas Pijamas versus Macdo.
Hey, easy.
Look at his eyes.
Macdo all the way,
I
man.
actually don't think it's easy, but I will go with
McDo.
McDo.
I go McDo's, but you see his eyes though. His eyes like balls out of his
Yeah.
like skull. Yeah.
It's the only way he can bulge. So.
Yeah.
Tin Cup at 128.
Tin Cup's a good movie. I like Tin Cup.
Friends
Rene
with
Russo in that one.
Kids at 2012. For 2012 at 127. And you're gonna love this one. Zach and Miri make a porno.
That was another good movie.
Really?
126.
That was a Judd Apatow, Kevin Smith, Seth Rogen joint. That's
All
all
right.
No,
right.
it's a
Let's
good
go
but
60 games, please.
All right. We
That's a whole
have.
thingy.
Let's go with Average Joe's
what Kevin Smith started
versus
smoking weed.
Zone 6 Ballers.
Average Joe's.
Average Joe's.
No, it's not $6 takes this one.
Because
They got to win at some point. And I
they're
don't think,
due? Is this
yeah, they're
is your analysis?
And I also don't think that Average Joe's is that much better.
Okay. We have Pension Plan versus Warriors.
Pension plan.
Old people are not as fast as young people. Give me Warriors.
Warriors rank QB as 2 rushing touchdowns.
He has or will,
Will
Okay,
have.
got it. Sorry.
Will have.
I was
I was
like,
a little confused.
and your point is
Yeah, I was like, I don't know where that's coming from. Last game.
Last
no, we
game.
got 2. 7th rounders versus 4th and 20.
that's
Fourth and
gonna
20.
be a fun, ugly, nasty game. Give me 7th rounders
4th and 20 is going to win because this is the kind of games
that they
do
win.
Like to muck it up.
And Scranton Stranglers versus Fat Diablos.
Stranglers.
Easiest game to pick of the night. Scramblers. Scranton by 25.
If Francois Martin is your best receiver, you don't have receivers. So, Scranton Stranglers.
You have team.
All right. Magic words, please.
you have people.
You've got Mail 125.
Oh, wow.
I think that's a little bit low to
That's
be honest.
low. That's low. That's
movie.
low.
I am
That's
disappointed by Rotten Tomatoes' Pretty Woman. Good night.
You're disappointed about a lot of things, my friend.
Good night, Richard Gere. Booyah!
Ben
Technically,
Stiller
it's a
and Ed
movie-
Norton did a movie together. Keeping the Faith? Sounds very Christian.
It looks like a film for adults. For a minority of adults.
And our second Johnny Depp movie on the list, Benny and June.
So a person in a month.